Hey again. Today I want to talk about a couple of apps I use to study languages. I study Japanese. I have done for a while now. And recently in Germany I've taken up German as well. So that will be my third language. And it'll probably take about 5 years. Japanese is a bit harder. German uses the Roman alphabet, so I can kind of jump straight in. But these are the apps that I have used and use daily to boost my vocabulary and aid my study, make it a bit more fun. So yeah, if you're looking to start a language or maybe brush up on an old one, these might be worth checking out. Both of them are paid. One is $5 for the language pack, but it's a free download. The other one is a web app, or came from a web app, and they have a mobile app which is free, but you have to pay monthly for the service, and it's $5. So it's not the cheapest, but it is comprehensive, I think. It's good to keep you learning, keep you onto it. So the first app we'll look at is iknow. And I've used this for a while now. It's quite good. This is the app version, and you can study online, but you need to download. And if you have the content downloaded, you can use it on the go without an internet connection. There is a game, but it's not included in the app yet. I don't know if they're going to do it. The focus is on these flashcards, basically. Butaniku. So these are new words. But I know them already, so.
今魚を焼いています。
今魚を焼いています。I like this because it gives you, it puts the word into context.
壁にペンキを塗っています。豚肉。
And gives you pronunciation so you can practice along.
豚肉は美味しいです。
豚肉は美味しくないです。
迷惑。
迷惑。Trouble.
人に迷惑をかけてはいけません。
Now the good thing, the selling point for iknow is it basically learns how you remember things. So it will remind you of words. It will remind you of words at the best time for you to optimize your learning. And also on the phone you can use the Japanese keyboard, which is really good practice. I like that a lot. There is also the web application counterpart to all of this. And you can see in the right there, it tells you when things need to be studied. But this is the game. The iknow is the same on the web. You can use it on the web or the iPhone or app version. This is a simple game called Brain Speed. And you use the up and down keys. And it basically just gets faster and faster. And you can review. It's quite fun to review. It's quite satisfying to keep this little guy flying. I think it's very cute. So you got to keep him going. You got to keep him up in the air. I think it does a good job. I wish they had more games like this. but the app I'm reviewing next does a better job of the games, I think. And if you fail, it's game over. So the next app is something new to me. It's called Mindsnacks, and they have a bunch of different languages. But I'm learning German. And the first game you'll see is this swell game, which it's kind of similar to the iknow game in that it gives you two options and it just gets faster and faster. But no pronunciation for this game, at least. It's all about spelling. I actually like the fact that some games focus on the written word and some other games focus on spoken or spelling or both. It's got a really nice variety of games. Now this game is free to try. I think it gives you a free month. This game is free to try, and then you buy the language pack, which is $5. Oh, hey. And you level up. Everything's kind of gamized. Incentivized. So here's another game. You have to basically get the right order here. I like this one. It's fun. This is the spelling game. It's called Word Birds.
Der Großvater.
Yeah. It's good. It's good to have the mix, and it's good for your spelling.
Der Bruder.
And if you get bored of one game, you can jump into a different game.
Die Tochter. Die Tante.
This is the balloon game, so you have to match the balloons.
Das Einzelkind.
Right. And you burst the balloons. It's fun. It's like popping bubble wrap. Almost as satisfying.
Das Einzelkind.
I find these, when they're done right, I find these educational games more fun. Because you actually learn something, it's good. And there's special balloons with free stuff. Der Cousin. That should be easy enough.
Der Großvater, die Großmutter, der
Urgroßvater. You've got your vocab list. And there's also, there's also quests. And these pop up. These are like mini games. The Yakety Yak one was kind of fun. But these are like mini games that pop up as you level up. And then you've got your mastered list and everything in there. And I am level 22. And you have to reach new levels to unlock the other games. There's only 9 games, 9 main games as far as I can see. And there's different languages as well. I think they're working on a Japanese version. So those are the 2 apps I use. They do have some overlap. iknow has more sentences and grammar, and Mindsnacks is fun and it's good on the go. Or instead of TV, I sometimes just jump onto that if I, don't want to think too much, but maybe still want to feel like I'm using my time. It's not a comprehensive course, although iknow has proved itself quite useful when I was living in Japan in terms of grammar and vocab, like boosting vocabulary. It works for me, and it's very easy to get started with. but probably in addition to some kind of other study. Unfortunately. I wish iknow had more games like the Mindsnacks, but then it might make it into something different, or it might be trying too hard or something. I'm not sure. But the iknow game is kind of fun, the brain speed, because it gets quite fast. I'm looking forward to leveling up in my German and unlocking the other challenges. So Mindsnacks is a lot of fun, and it's only $5 for the pack, and it's free to try. So check it out. Good luck with your studies, and I'll see you next time.